Good evening, everyone. It's late. It's after midnight here, half past midnight, and I wanted to go to sleep, but I was like, I'm not gonna leave you out alone. I'm gonna post this video, a little update, so you're not left in the dark. If you were following my video yesterday, here is a risk disclaimer. You can read. Pause the video. I'm not a financial advisor. So yeah, if you watched yesterday, I anticipated that we're gonna have a movement downwards, and we are actually having it. Just it played out nicely. We had this big candle down the whole day basically. I was talking about this. We had those bearish signals, divergences, so I basically shorted here. And you see it true, we had a nice rated candle. And in the video I said that my first target is at this area. So I have three charts here: daily, 8 hour, and 160 minute. So this is called an eagle eye setup. Okay, so yeah, my first take profit was at this 50 MA here. So I took this one already, and then I said my next take profit is here on 50 MA of daily chart. But the thing is that now it seems like 50 MA on daily chart wants to go flat. So the reason why I went into this trade was that the 50 MA was angling down. But then if the reason for this trade is gone, meaning if that is not angling down anymore, that means that I should close my trade. And the thing is, it's not totally flat; it's still angling down a little bit. So it's kind of one of those that I didn't actually close the trade, but I did take. So I took 50% of the profits here, and I just took 25% of the profits here, right? Because it's kind of close one, right? Okay, it is still angling down just a little bit, but it looks like it wants to jump back up, right? So I'm still just 25%, have 25% exposure of the trade, and I moved my stop loss before previous before previous high. So this is my stop loss now, so I will make a nice profit no matter what happens. But yeah, the thing is, it seems like it wants to bounce a little bit, and I actually see this as a really possible, this 160 minute, but even if I put this a 3-hourly chart, I think more people look at that. Only 20-minute different, but still, I think of course there are more possible scenarios. The way I see it is that what might happen is this: we might come to this 618 and then start going down again. So basically, I think these are kind of like the two most. This is the bearish kind of scenario, although first going up and then down. This is the kind of like bearish scenario that we come up here. So around 11,273 here, because this will be a support, right? Previous swing high will be a support, and we have this support zone, kind of resistance, sorry, not a support, resistance. So kind of like in this area, right? And even sooner. It's quite a wide range actually. All this, you can see the previous highs here and then previous swing high. So this is kind of like a resistance now, and also you have 50 MA here as a resistance. So one thing I think that could happen is this goes here and then starts to go lower, or you can just break through this, because we can see a few signals that this is turning around. This looks like a triple cross, but it's not actually triple cross, if you ever heard about it, because this should it should start to angle up as well, the D, but it didn't. So this is not really a reversal signal. Let's see what RSI has to say. Okay, here is no reversal as well. You can actually just see reversal on shorter time frames. No? Okay, yeah, here there's a little bit divergence on an hourly chart, which would indicate that it would go to 50 MA of the hourly chart. Have a different, for reversals, I have a different setup. I actually use this one. I use Bollinger Bands. So yeah, definitely Bollinger Bands indicates that we are reversing, and then usually the target is, yeah, straight into this zone. So the fact that I see a reversal on the hourly chart, but I don't see it on higher time frames like 3 hourly, this tells me that, you know, we still want to go lower. But of course we might just slice through and gain momentum, you know, you never know. But that's the way. This is actually, I was thinking, yeah, maybe I didn't make this clear, but the reason why I'm looking at 3 different charts, 3 time frames, is really simple, basically, because different traders will use different time frames, right? But if you have signal on both 3 charts at the same time, that means that all the traders, like no matter what, like here, for instance, why we shorted, because this was hanging down on daily. So that means that, you know, that long-term traders saw this going down, and then we also see on like 3 hourly chart, for instance, this was going down. So that also means that, you know, smaller traders, that are not smaller in terms of money, but shorter term time frame, you know, traders also saw that. So if you have this symmetry, you know, different time frames, and they're all telling you the same, this is why this is so powerful, right? Whenever you're looking at, this is why I'm considering this. If I'm looking at a daily chart, I'm thinking as an investor. If I'm looking at, you know, 3 hourly or 15 minute or so, then I'm thinking as a day trader, right? And the people that are looking at this chart, right? So you have to ask yourself, who is looking at these charts, right? Is it like somebody who is a long-term investor will never, well, probably won't be too interested in 15-minute and 5-minute charts, right? They're interested in hourly, 4 hourly, and daily, right? So yeah, that's just an interesting fact that I want to put there. Yeah, so on 15-minute chart, you can actually see like we bounced off 3 times, so it's like triple bottom here. So you have a little bit of reversal pattern, but it's not really strong because it's not confirmed on, you know, okay, 4 hourly chart we bounced twice, but indicators don't show. Okay, you can see here it's turning around, but there is no really pattern to it. So I think this bounce, because of these reasons, it won't be too, you know, too strong as of now, as it seems like. All right, so that's that. I also wanted to cover Ripple just a little bit. So yesterday, just if you were not paying too much attention, I just want to make a short summary of what was going on. Yeah, and this was actually explained by Coin Mastery already. This guy, right? Really good. I've seen his videos before, but just yesterday I saw this video and I thought, wow, this is very valuable. So he put this out. So basically what was happening yesterday. So there was this false news that because on CNBC, Fast Money, this is just a show that they have. It was an announcement that CEO of Ripple and Coinbase are on this show. So a lot of people thought, okay, that means that Ripple is coming on CNBC, but basically, as it showed out, this was just totally different due to totally different reasons. Coinbase decided to make an index, and they didn't even put the CEO of Ripple on. So yeah, this is what happened to Ripple, right? False news. We had this amazing run up, and then people realized, oh, this was false news, and it just flushed down. Yeah, that was just wanted to focus, just wanted to cover that. So yeah, it will be interesting to see what happens Yeah, I'm still more bearish than not until I, if we start breaking this previous, these areas, key areas, this and then previous swing high. That's kind of like, it looks like a double top at the moment, right? This too, it looks like a double top. So definitely these are now kind of key areas. And if we fail, then it's gonna flush down. Yeah, because the thing is, like, the biggest moves happen when the most people are hurt, right? Because if you can see that a lot of these are the people that are long, the people are buying, and if the prices keep on going lower, their stop losses will be triggered. So, and then we will gain a momentum to the downside. But yeah, it seems like we're bouncing off quite strongly as I'm speaking. Look at this, bouncing off quite, yeah, with a good momentum here actually. So yeah, looking on 50-minute chart, we made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles in a row that are green, really strong, and breaking through resistance here, 50 MA. Yeah, so definitely looking at those areas. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And good luck. Cheers.